We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too
that might be a little bit better on the microphone there. Recently, it's been a little bit on the louder end, but just turned it down a little bit so you guys can hear me definitely a little bit better. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time since 2019, which was 6 years ago, the New England Patriots have won the division in the AFC East. Let's go! I don't think anybody, and by I don't think anybody, I really mean I don't think anybody, had the Patriots winning the division this year. I know I didn't. I know Mike didn't. I know Ben didn't either. We were all completely off on our takes. Dead wrong. I think a lot of people were dead wrong. And it's just, week by week, they just look like they're just playing better. They just look like they're getting better by the week. Part of this game today just looked like it was unfair. Like, the Jets shouldn't even be in the NFL. They should be playing college football, if you were to ask me. That's what it looked like today. But Drake May. I feel like we're getting to the point where if he doesn't win MVP this year, if he don't win MVP, it might be a travesty. We're getting to that point. This was his best game in the NFL. Nope, nothing topped this game here. Nothing. This was easily his best game of his career. I mean, sure, it was against the Jets, but 5 touchdowns? 5 of them. And he had a couple of impressive ones, too. Not only did he have 5 touchdowns in this game, but he almost went perfect from passing! He almost went perfect from passing! $19 for 21. And one of those incompletions off the top of my head went right through the hands of Kyle Williams. That should have been a catch. It wasn't really his fault. He should have went 20 for 21. Just incredible numbers from Drake May today. 19 for 21. 256 yards. I think they had about 200 yards in the first half. Like, I think he had 200 passing yards in the first half. So it was something stupid like that. Because after they scored the first touchdown in the third quarter, they pulled Drake May after that. Drake May had the rest of the day off. He didn't need to play any more time out there. What's going on to everybody in the chat real quick? I should start off these streams by saying what's up to all you people. What's up to Richard? What's up to Justin? What's up to John? What's up to OUD? What's up to Melvin in the chat? What's up to every single 7 of you guys that are watching this stream right now as we currently speak? Today was just such a good day. Today was just a good day. Well, it was a good day until I saw what the Celtics did. But I'm not gonna let that spoil me. They can they can lose a game here and there. But they shouldn't have lost to that Portland Trailblazers team. No way. But this feels good. This feels good. 2 relevant teams now. Well, I mean, if you want to count the Red Sox making the playoffs last year and them still being relevant, whatever, sure, I'll give you 3 teams for now, but as far as I'm concerned, not getting much better. But we won't talk negative. We'll talk Patriots first. Drake May, 19 for 21 passing. That just sounds so stupid to say. He was legit almost perfect passing the ball today. One of the rarest games you will ever see from a quarterback. I saw a stat. I should have wrote it down. But I think Drake May... The last time there was a performance like this, I think it was, I forget what it was off the top of my head. There was this crazy stat that I saw from today's game, and I should have wrote it down. I need to start writing down these like fun flash facts. If I see it on the TV, but today was kind of more difficult because I could not watch it on my regular television. I actually, shout out to Steph for letting me borrow her YouTube TV so I could watch the game. Fucking Verizon and Cox Media not being able to get a deal done yet, so I don't even have Fox right now. Here we go. I got a couple of milestones here. Today, Drake May hit 4,000 passing yards on the season. Joined Tom Brady as the only Patriots quarterback with 4,000 yards in a season. He also hit 30 passing touchdowns today. First Patriots quarterback since Brady in 2017 to hit 30 touchdowns in a season. He is the first player ever with a 90% completion rate with 250 plus yards and 5 touchdowns in a single game. That's the stat I was looking for. And listen, the nickname worked perfectly today because there is no comp for Drake May. He is the comp. He is the comp. Absolutely destroyed the Jets, as you should. Too bad this wasn't the game that happened in Gillette when I went. But better late than ever. Better late than never. Now, actually, we'll go over the stats, and then we'll go over to the next team that we have to talk about. Drake May, 19 for 21 passing today. 256 yards. An average of 12.2 yards per play. 5 touchdowns today. Had a QBR of 99.8. Almost, you really can't get much better than that. You really can't get much better than that for a QBR. And he had a 157 rating today overall. Travion Henderson had 19 carries today. He had 82 rushing yards, which averaged 4.3 yards per carry. His longest rush was 17 yards. Ramondre Stevenson had 8 carries today with 47 yards, and he got himself a touchdown in this one today. Drake also ran the ball 3 times. He had 22 yards. And looks so poised when he's running the ball, too. Like, The thing that separates him between him and a lot of other QBs is that he doesn't push to try and get more yards and get himself injured. He goes out of bounds to keep himself in the game. He's aggressive, but he's also cautious. We love to see that out of the kid. In this game, though, Drake May had 5 touchdowns. They were to 5 different receivers today. First, let's start off with Stephon Diggs. Can't really say much about Stephon Diggs this year. Really proven why I loved the signing. Not only has he proven why I loved the signing, but the leadership is just so much better than what people thought it was with him. I just want to take a look at his stats from last year. Oh, what I should have did is did something else. Never mind. I'll go back. Actually, here it is right here. He's gonna hit 1,000 yards next week, like 100%. Stephon Diggs is gonna hit 1,000 yards next week. Love to see that. Hopefully he gets himself a 5th touchdown next week, too, against Miami. But the leadership has been really the talk of Stephon Diggs this year. Really the true number 1 wide receiver that this Patriots team has been desperately needing. He made a couple phenomenal plays. He made a couple of insane catches today. Well, I look at it and I was like, and that is why he's a number 1. And that is why he was a great pickup for this team. And that is why people who thought he wasn't a good pickup were crazy. But Diggs today had 6 receptions. He had 101 yards. And he got a touchdown in this one here. His longest catch was 31 yards. Ramondre Stevenson had 5 catches in this game. He had 55 yards. Got a touchdown as well. So he had 2 touchdowns in a day. 1 rushing, 1 receiving. His longest play on the receiving end was 22 yards. Hunter Henry, 3 receptions in the day. He had a touchdown too. He had 49 yards in this one. His longest completion was 23 yards. Efton Chisholm made his debut today. I think it was his debut today, right? Yeah, it was his debut today. And he came up big in this one. He had 2 receptions for 40 yards. He had a touchdown in this game as well. His longest play was for 30 yards. Entering the league in a big fashion on that first play. Love to see it. The wide receiving core is so deep from top to bottom. Nothing absolutely wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Kyle Williams today had no touchdown. He was actually he was one of the only ones from the wide receiving core without a touchdown today that played. He had 3 receptions, 20 yards, and his longest play was for 11 yards. Austin Hooper had 2 catches on the day for 11 yards, and he had himself a touchdown as well. So both tight ends really involved in the game today. Love to see that. Then Demario Douglas only had 1 catch in the day for 10 yards. And the defense was just... it was easy work for them today. The defense today for them was easy work. You know this game was a really good game played by the Patriots when you have Joshua Dobbs coming into the game to play pretty much the second half. That's when you know, like, this is a good game by them today. Jalen Hawkins had the only interception today for the Patriots. Believe it or not, the Patriots only had 1 sack today. He only had 1 sack on the game today. You would have thought they had more with the way they were playing on the defensive end today. Final score in this one, 42-10 over there in New Jersey. Patriots improved to 13-3. They are undefeated on the road. Road dogs. I should just keep that as a Celtics thing, I guess. But you get what I'm saying. 8-0 on the road, 13-3 overall. New York falls to 3-13. Yikes. And the Patriots got themselves a win, awaiting from the Eagles and the Bills to see if it was a hat and t-shirt day today for them. Buffalo had the chance to tie it. That brings me to this discussion. First of all, that drive at the end from Josh Allen, incredible. 13-6. Brings them all the way down the field to give them a touchdown, to give themselves a chance to tie the game, and to go into overtime. But they decided to go for 2 and go for the win instead of the easy tie to bring them into overtime. And they that play call made 0 sense. I mean, in the rain, you just got in the end zone. You kick it, you tie the game. You have 10 minutes to get yourself the win in overtime. Well, attempt to get the win in overtime. A much easier, for me at least, it's a much easier situation than going for a 1 or die. Well, 2 or die, you get what I'm saying. That made more sense to me at least. But it didn't make sense to them. I guess maybe their mindset was, let's go for the win when we have it at the 2-yard line here. Let's go for the win while we have it at the 2-yard line. We've been moving along upfield the whole entire drive. Let's see if we can get 2. Because I guess maybe in their minds they were thinking, well, if we go into overtime and we tie, we lose the division regardless. But I don't know why it made no sense. Philly's defense was good all day long except for that last quarter. Why would you try to not tie the game and go for the win? Why would you go for the win in general? No idea. Made 0 sense, but not my problem either. It wasn't my issue. I was busting out laughing when I saw that they went for the 2, and he was well off on that throw. So because the Bills lose 13-12 today, the Patriots win the division. It's a hat and t-shirt day for the Patriots. Love to see it. And that guarantees them a home playoff game, 1 at minimum. And the Celtics just had to lose. Tell me about it. So a Bills fan said it was because it was a backup kicker who just missed the last extra point. So they felt they had no choice. But I said it to myself, tried to tie it, idiot. Like you're an NFL kicker for a reason. Like, I'm sorry, if you miss 2 extra points in a row, you shouldn't be in the NFL. You just shouldn't be a kicker, period. You should be working at your local Walmart or some shit like that. If you miss 2 extra points in a row, you should not be in the league. Period. End of discussion. Go for the tie. Go for the tie. And then bring it to overtime. And all you need is a field goal to win. Problem solved. Problem solved. Tired as fuck, but fine. Now chilling. Oh yeah, you had to work it. Oh yeah, you worked Bills. That's right. Edam's in here. What up, Edam? What's going on, my friend? How we doing? Now all we need is Steph. We need Caveman. And we need Ben. Well, actually, what are the odds of Ben coming in chat nowadays? Very little. Very little. Nothing that much, Brody. Feeling great over that Patriots game today. Not feeling great about that Celtics game, however, which we are going to be going to right now. Let's see. I want to go to YouTube here. You won your fantasy? Nice. Let's go. W. 1 in a million chance for Ben. Tell me about it. Yeah, bro is in La La Land right now. I still love him though. you know the vibes as always. Yeah, I would have rather them try to tie it and lose that way than go for the 2. So stupid, to be honest, but whatever. Moving on. Pats are back on top. Feels good to be back. Yeah, it feels good. It definitely does feel good. I just love the fact that they didn't embarrass the shit out of me when I said at the beginning of the year that I could see this team being in playoffs. So, I've been feeling great since they clinched playoffs. But the division, that was more than any of us would have predicted it. That's more than what I would have predicted. That's more than what anybody would have predicted at the beginning of the year. That was not on my bingo card whatsoever. Wasn't even on my bingo card, really, that the Celtics would be this good either. But it also wasn't on my bingo card that the Celtics would lose to the Blazers with no Dame, no Drew. Like, how did they lose that game? The Blazers had control for most. Jalen almost dropped 40. We lose. Like, how did we lose? Jalen Brown's going in the locker room tonight like, ow, my back. Ow, my back. My back fucking hurts. Ow. Like, give this man some help for Christ's sake. Somebody. Simons, this was supposed to be your return game today. 13? 13? And the dude had only 1 assist. Like, if you're not going to score the ball, can you at least facilitate a little bit, dude? A little bit? I'm sorry, I just don't like his game. I don't like his play style. His play style, not been a fan of it. Only had 19 minutes in this game, so like I guess he didn't really play as much as normal today, but like, dude. you minus and then you're minus 15. You were getting You were getting cooked like a Thanksgiving turkey out there. Not even being able to play defense whatsoever today. Dude. Bree, I just smiled reading that. Like that. That means a lot. I don't hear that too often. I honestly don't hear that too often, but I appreciate you. Like seriously. That means a lot. But don't discredit yourself as a content creator either. I also agree with John like that. Don't put yourself down like that. Nah, the content you bring on Instagram and Twitter, like all around social media, I don't see anybody doing anything like you are in the Celtics community. None. Zero. Zip. I do it on YouTube, sure. But listen, you got it down for Twitter and you got it down for Instagram. I know that for a damn fact. I know you have it down in those two. Listen, nobody's doing what you're doing on Twitter and Instagram. No one's doing that. I was gonna say not even somebody in specific, but I'll zip up. Speaking of Bree's content. Let's go over to the recap for the day. Chat, who was in here at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, Friday night, for that amazing stream that we had the other night? Who was in here for that awesome stream? That on it, like low key, that might have been one of the shouldn't say craziest streams, but like that was like I've been watching that stream for the last couple of days, like the playback. I laugh every single fucking time. You know the vibes, Bree. You know the vibe. Imagine if Bree started streaming. Listen, I don't think Bree's ever seen how my streaming setup works over here. Like, she would legit have no idea, like, if she looked at my screen right now. Like, this is my setup for my stream. Justin! Yeah, F the dude on Twitter who was like, well, actually, 6-7 started with the fucking Toronto Maple Leafs. Like, dude. Like, you're definitely fun outside of social media, bro. Like, I can tell you're a vibe. That shit was hilarious. For those of you guys, actually, you know what? Let's go to my Instagram first real quick. Let's go to my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you guys did not see me post a clip. Actually, I can go on Twitter. It's on Twitter, too. I actually think I was on stream till like... Actually, no. I was on stream till like 3. It was a very late stream. Like, I haven't streamed that late in I don't know how long. I think the last time I streamed that late was actually, Bree, when we played Call of Duty. I think that was the last time I streamed till that late. Which, honestly, what I do need to do is I need to get Black Ops 7. I need to get Black Ops 7, and I need to get that going again. I also gotta hit up Mike, too. Well, Michael because I need him to get Black Ops 7, too. Actually, the tweet sort of popped off. Wait, what are you posting on Thursday? Are you posting the video or are you posting my clip? Because if you want to post my clip, I can just send it over to you. Or what I could even do too is I could send you the raw footage. Let me know Thursday if it has Newtown. Yeah. We'll do. We'll do. But I want to show you guys the clip I made from that before we move on to anything else. Actually, I want to make sure like it actually plays. Sometimes it lags. Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, you got it then. You're good. You're set, ready to go. So here's the clip. Here's the clip I posted on... I even posted on Instagram and I posted on here. It actually popped off on here. None of my clips normally pop off on here, but of course this one had to pop off. And actually, my comments section on Instagram would pop in from this too. So like, this is a W clip for sure. I showed her one of these old videos. Oh my god, it lived on back in the day too! I guess that's your thing. No, time out. Wait a minute, guys. Hold on. Wait a minute. Go back.
Well, it's just, we got him in mid-July, actually late July, because we gave up Jalen Beeks and we got him from the Rays. And he had a 6-7 record.
It's confirmed. Bree started the 6-7. I love how the music, like, matches the hand movement. I love how it matches the hand movement. Like, it was so perfect. I probably could have done that sound effect a little bit sooner, but... Oh, it was so genius. Confirmed. Time out. Now. Yeah, the honestly, face. Yeah, Steph said the same thing about the face. Actually, stupid me. Wow, you guys can't even see. Where's the edge? There we go. Move myself down here real quick. Alright, from the top. Yeah, the hand gesture is the craziest part. Like, that's what makes it. I showed her. There we go. Now that's better. Oh my god! It lived on back in the day too. I guess that's your thing. No, time out. Yeah, the hand gesture is what made it crazy, though. Hold on. Wait a minute. Go back.
Well, it's just, we got him.
Justin, I need Bree's approval to make that T-shirt. I need Bree's approval to make the T-shirt, and then what I would do is that I would show her the finished product. I would get samples for her, and also, I would get a sample for her, and then run it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I get what you're saying though, Justin. That would be a fire T-shirt. It's confirmed. Bree started the 6-7. No, it's confirmed. Time out. Now, honestly, I'm gonna say it because she's definitely. Oh, does it? Fuck. Did it block it? Hold on. Let's move stuff up here then. Is that better, people? This should be better now. I think this is better now.
One of these old
And he
videos.
had a 6'7" record. I mean, that's nothing.
Oh my god, it lived on back in the day too! I guess that's your thing. No, time out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Hold on.
Oh my god, I'm
Wait a minute.
gonna be blocking her head now, am I? No, not really.
Go
okay.
back.
No, what I would do. Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Huh. Fuck. Damn. What I could do is find a way to make the hand movement focused. Maybe like insert a circle on the hands so people can see like you were doing the hand gesture. I could definitely think of a way to make it work.
Well, it's just, we got him in mid-July, actually late July, because we gave up Jalen Beeks and we got him from the Rays. And he had a 6'7" record.
It's confirmed. Bree started the 6'7". Bree started.
There's definitely a way I could make it work.
No, it's confirmed. Time out. Time out. Now, honestly.
I thought you were talking about my
I'm gonna
camera. I was
say
like,
it
great.
Because she's technically started the trend. No, it's confirmed. No, that's crazy. That is insane. Wait a minute. Bree is the originator of the 6'7". There's no way. Yeah, she needs to trademark it, get it on a t-shirt, something like that right now.
Yeah, how dare somebody make a song about Bree's trend?
Alright, that's what sold me on that meme. That's what sold it on me right there. I'm dead. I'm dead right there with you. Yeah, it took 8 years to take off. Yeah, honestly, that's what we should do. Hold on, time out. Wait a minute.
Because we gave up Jalen Beeks and we got him from the Rays. And he had a 6'7" record. I mean, that's not.
Can we need it. Hold on.
Oh. What I could do maybe is circle this hand and then circle this hand down here to focus like she's doing the hand movement. Like you can see that she's doing the hand movement. That could be a way around it. But I get what you're saying though. Why did that have to be right there? I get what you're saying.
Time out. I just thought of the sickest shirt idea that we could do. We need hashtag Bree started 6'7" with this right there. We need to make the t-shirt. That's what we need to do. We need to make a t-shirt saying that she started this. Like she's got the hand movement too. The hashtag from Justin. Like that would be perfect, dude. That would be the perfect t-shirt.
Well, it's just, we got him in mid-July, actually late July, because we gave up Jalen Beeks and we got him from the Rays. And he had a 6'7" record. I mean, that's nothing crazy.
I can't.
I was actually crying of laughter here.
I'm in shock. I'm in dead.
Somebody commented on the Instagram clip saying the record says 6'7", the contract says 67, like, too perfect.
I'm shocked. I'm not even kidding you right now. Oh my god, I'm crying. I can't even continue. How the f are you able to continue from this? It'd be one thing if she just said the two numbers back to back, but she did the hand movement too.
Like, that's what made it crazy, I think.
Right now. Oh my god, I haven't laughed this long and I don't know how long. Oh shit. This is incredible. I can't believe Bree originated the 6'7". Now I'm gonna say it. Like, now I'm legit gonna say it because now I technically know who really started it. Oh, that's
An
hilarious.
ultimate.
That's
Yeah, right?
In mid-July,
Yeah.
actually late July, because we gave up Jalen Beeks and we got him from the Rays, and he had a 6-7 record. I mean, that's nothing crazy.
6-7!
21 strikeouts, only 20 walks, which is good.
6-7!
6-7!
6-7!
That's fucking hilarious. Easily one of the funniest moments in my streaming career. No, I don't hate it no more. What do you mean to hate it? I don't hate it no more. Because now it makes sense to me. Now I know who originated it, so I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Cool. Listen, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for somebody from the free throw line to go 6-7. So I put it on your recap stats just so you can say the 6-7. I'm gonna do that. Or if the Celtics score 67 points in the first half. One of these days, I'm just gonna incorporate that some way, somehow in your stats for your recap. Just so you say it on the street. Just so you say it on your recap. All right, now we're on to today's recap. Yeah, I didn't have an opportunity today. Because then what you can do on your recap, you can do the edit that you did the 6-7, and then that, whatever, and then you could do the clip of you saying 6-7 on NBC. You could do literally 2 clips of 6-7 in your recap. It's too funny. It's fucking hysterical. That was incredible.
The 18-time most in the league NBA champions Boston Celtics went to Portland and took on the Trail Blazers and lost this game 114-108 by 6. Celtics' largest lead was 10. Blazers' largest lead was 7. And this is your recap of the game. Celtics had the longest active win streak in the NBA, and it was snapped by a short-handed Blazers team. This was just sloppy, to be honest with you. 20 turnovers for the Celtics, 21 turnovers for the Blazers. A lot of miscommunication all around for my Celtics tonight. I honestly wasn't able to watch this game at all. I was working, so I honestly think they lost this game because I wasn't watching it. Just from...
Yeah. They missed the vibes, that's for sure. Like, there's no denying that. So wait, time out. Are we saying that we blame this game on you? No, we can't blame this game on you. You have to work. You have to make that bread. You have to make that money so you can afford Celtics playoffs. So, we can't really blame you for that. Now that I'm looking over these stats right now, I don't know why Joe Mazzulla had Walsh playing 10 minutes today. 2 for 3 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3. A rebound and a steal. Like, why wasn't he in the game more today? Now Josh Minot's getting DNP. Like, what? Bro, Joe's rotations is going to be the death of me. That's what's going to be the death of me. For this season, at least. Is Joe Mazzulla's rotation. And, like, him giving players minutes or whatever. Like, his decision-making there. Like, that's what's really going to be the death of me. Like, why... Listen, I'm sorry. But Josh Minot should be getting minutes over Baylor Shireman. Or Schneiderman. Steph, I hope you were here for that. Baylor's out here literally just running cardio. Like... Dude, he literally did nothing today. He got an assist and that was it. He's literally out here running cardio. Like, dude, you'd be better off just running the Boston Marathon if this is the case. Edom, I can't say much on Luka Garza or else somebody will kill me. I really can't say much about him. He's been playing okay as of recently. Had an off game today. Can I give him a pass? Maybe, but sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it is difficult for me to do. It really is. He's been decent the last three, but before today, I should say. He's been decent for those 3 games, but for most of this year, God, do I even want to break it out? Is that even right to do? Is that even the right thing to do? I'll put it like this. Today he looked like the Garza that I've been calling him all year long. That's how I'll put it. Today Garza looked like the dude that I've been saying he is all year long. I get it. He's your backup big. He's literally probably the only backup big that you have on your team. But never mind. I won't go into it. Steph will kill me. The only thing I guess I will say that I like is I love that that Hugo's getting a lot more burn. I do love that. That's a great call by Joe Mazzulla. All I also know is that once Anthony Simon starts to learn LA Clipper or Brooklyn Net, once he starts learning that, that's when Josh Minot will get more consistent minutes. I can't wait for that day, to be completely honest with you. I can't wait for that day at this point. I feel like it's never going to show up. Yeah. No Rob Williams. No Jeremy Grant. No Damian Lillard. No Drew Holiday. I guess no problem for Portland. I don't know how we lost this one.
What I'm gathering, very slopopotamus game, very unorganized. Celtics couldn't capitalize on the Blazers' mistakes, and there were many of them. Celtics had mistakes of their own.
Right.
However, Jaylen motherfucking Brown, your leading scorer tonight.
He literally went out my back all game today.
This, of course, was JB's 19th game.
But he did have 6 turnovers today, so yikes.
More points in his 9th game in a row with 30 or more points, which ties
Larry Legend.
He's on my other wall. Pretend it's behind me. The ball is over there. That's signed.
Don't worry. The ball is right there next to the Larry Bird beer can. Everybody's saying in the chat right now, well, how the fuck do you know it's a Larry Bird beer can? Trust me. I know. I just have a gut feeling that's what it is. Don't ask me how I know. I don't make the rules, but I'm just saying. That's how I know.
By him, and that's for the longest 30-point game streak as a Celtic. JB also passed Bill Sharman for 12th in Celtics all-time scoring list. Derek D. Daddy, Block Daddy, Ball Daddy, Does It All Daddy, White, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals, and 1 block, but he was not so hot from the 3-point range. But it's okay, you still do it all, Daddy. White. The Portuguese king, 11 points, 8 rebounds.
Ruthless with that one.
And 2 blocks. Hugo Gonzalez at not even 20. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Fucking love this kid. At not even 20. Anthony
That's a good
Simons,
one.
13 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. The
If you know, you know. Facts.
To Utah to take on the Jazz
you know.
on Tuesday. Then the Kings on Thursday. Then the Clippers on Saturday to wrap up this 5-game road trip before coming back home on Monday to take on the Bulls for a 4-game homestand. So until Tuesday, this has been Brie Marie D, Boston Bannerbound. Shout out Rico for this cool fucking logo thing behind me. And that was your Brie cap.
Why did I just recognize that? Like, it's right there. That's sick.
Of the game.
And I love that, like, it's right above you doing the recap. Like, that's so picture perfect. That's so picture perfect. How it's like right above you as you're doing your recap. Oh, it's a camp. Oh, nice. Yeah, it is a cool edition. That is sick. That's fire. That's like perfect if you have to do the recaps at the home, where you can where you just set yourself up like right above, like right below it. You're like, am I good? Can the camera get it? Yep. Cool. It's like, yep, this is who I am. It's right above me. Alright, chat, here's a question. Should we just scroll randomly and find a recap to look back on to end a stream? Yeah, let's do that. Fuck it. All right. Let's go. Let's sort it by oldest. Let's sort by oldest. Wait, there's a Tangway Part 3? Stop! No way. Wait, there's a Part 2 of GRD 2? What? That's sick, low key. Wait, which logos? What, like these ones here? I mean, there's nothing wrong with these logos here. I think I can see the previews though. Yeah, I can just hover over them. If that helps. Oh, all right. We'll let her do her thing then. We'll let her do her thing. ALCS and end of season recap. So that was 2021. I'm assuming. There's a Tangway Part 3 though. No, I will die if she does. Yeah, I can do. Yeah. So no, it's all good. Oh God, what are these set up? See, she goes. See, I don't know YouTube. Whoa, dude, the background has changed. Dealer's choice? Oh, so it's up to me? Oh, God. I got an idea. Where is engage your audience? Here we go. Start poll. Yeah, let's save... I feel like let's save these ones. That's what I think. I think we should do a recap real quick. Like, that's the kind of, like, thought process I'm getting at right now. I was gonna say, poll time, yeah. We'll let chat decide. I wish it was, wow, we had like 12 people on here. Then that would have definitely helped. Well, we got quite a few people. Let's see here. I don't want to do too many options for you guys. You just had a feeling? Yeah. Well, your feeling was correct. I mean, you kind of know my streams too well. What? No, I don't want to do that. No, it's all good. I mean, doesn't bother me. Alright, chat, here's your poll. You guys decide, not me. You guys decide, not me. I just put myself out of the situation. Look at that. Give you guys like a minute or so. You guys decided this shit, not me. Or what you guys are gonna do is not vote and just leave the decision for me either way. I know you guys like a fucking book. Oh yeah, Jesse, you think you're gonna get out of making a decision? No, we're just not gonna vote on the poll. That's it. Here we go, there's one. There's definitely help. Well, duh. It says Dirty Water Media right down here. That's why it's like that. Give you guys like a minute or so. How many Tangway talks are there, though? Is it only 3? Oh, that means this would be the last one. I don't want this to be the last one, though. I want this to be, like... We did 2 of them last time. But, like, we did 2 of them last time. But it's like, should we save? See, my fault for making the stupid poll, I guess. Clearly, I didn't think that one entirely through. Clearly, I didn't think that one through. Alright, you guys voted Tangway Talk, so I guess we're doing that one then. Alright. Alright, people have spoken. Yeah, chat. Yeah, I didn't think that one through, honestly. I didn't think that one through. I thought there was probably at least like 5 of them. I didn't know there was only 3 of them. Unfortunately, he left it to us. Yeah, screw you! It's still my stream regardless, dude! It's still my stream at the end of the day! Oh, you know... Oh, do you have... I don't think you do. No, you don't have the Lakers one. Fuck. The LeBron freak out. Damn. Yeah. 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 Not right now, dude. Not right now, dude. All right, we'll do like a throwback. I'm taking way too long to decide on this. I just need to just click on one and then we'll just call it there. We'll do this one with the, we'll do this one right here. Again, not knowing what's going into it. We'll do this one with the freaking bootleg. Looks like you're just laying on a pillow setup right here. the LeBron freak out. I'll find it after this one. No description on it either. So I don't even know what game this is here going into it. So 10 minutes. 10 minute long recap.
Guys, I didn't think I'd be
mystery box. Yeah, right. Yeah, this is straight out of a Call of Duty Zombies game, low key.
coming back on here this soon But it's been crazy. So Marcus Smart, again, has been kind of the like center of drama, but I guess this one would be kind of in a good way because his drama, he opened up his mouth and he talked some shit, basically calling out Jason and Jalen, our stars. Did you see a problem with that?
Ooh.
Did I see?
Okay. This one was 20. I think this is like 2021, if I'm not. Oh, this was from Facebook? Got it. Okay, interesting. See, we're learning as we go along.
Your problem with that? Are they now on a 2-game win streak?
6-7! Oh, shit. I can't. 6-7, bro. Sorry, that's just gonna come out of my mouth every time now. Especially on a throwback recap or recap in general.
They say that Marcus Smart saved this team. I don't know.
How Smart gets traded, yeah.
Because of that, they got to talking. They aired out their issues. They had a players-only meeting. And they hashed out their bullshit.
No, don't leave. My bad. I had to do it. I had to do it. Oh, shit. Guys, if you haven't noticed already, this has been her thing. Bing bong bye. I can't.
Now they're on a 2-game win streak.
Oh,
They
damn.
held
My
both
bad. Don't
teams
leave, please.
to under 80 points, which is pretty impressive. So that means that there was actually defense to be played. And they beat, I guess the most notable out of the two is that they beat the Heat. And the Heat there was talks, okay, I get it. There's only been 9 games so far. Maybe 10 if other teams have played like 1 game more than the Celtics so far this year. But there's only been 9 games that the Celtics have played this season. And they were trying to say that the Heat were the most notable and they were the best in the NBA right now. And the Celtics beat them. And the interesting part is that the Celtics they still have not won at home. So all of these wins, they're 4-5. All of these wins have been on the road, so that's kind of alarming to me. But again, it's also not a surprise to me because the Celtics are always better on the road.
Well, what did you say in this recap here? You said how Smart gets traded? Well, listen, no, that's a good take there because it's like Marcus Smart was never... Now Ben's gonna kill me. I have Steph holding the knife like this with Luka Garza, and then I have Ben holding the knife like this about my take about Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart was never a superstar. Never. Wasn't even close to the level of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. So for him to be like, yo, guys, step it up, it's like, dude, out of everybody, you're the guy talking? I mean, I get her take here. Like, Smart up here, more occasions than not, thought he was Steph Curry. Rather than maybe a Gary Payton. So, I mean, in terms of that comment was how Smart gets traded. Good observation, good take. Because that plays later on down in the road, too, obviously, as we found out. Oh, 100% he overstepped at times. 100%. And listen, it wasn't a coincidence that once he left, and the Jays got the keys to the team finally, they led the team to a championship. It's not a coincidence. Sorry, Ben, that is not a coincidence. Like, honestly, if Marcus Smart was at any point in his career, like a Drew Holiday, then 100% he could talk. Because then he's an all-star and this, that, so on and so forth. Bro. No. No. Not even close. Not even close, dude. I feel like, again, love and trust forever, but he was very overrated at times. Very overrated.
Just notorious.
I mean, that's a fact. That's
that
100%
they're
a fact.
On the road. So, not shocked. However, I will say, when I was in the building for the Bulls game, and again, the Bulls are pretty much up there with the
Damn,
Heat,
no
with competition.
recaps at the Garden. We really improved over time.
It's so weird to be saying those names, by the way. Like, what are we, back in the fucking 80s or 90s? Like, the Hornets, the
No
Bulls,
filter, though.
these
That's
weren't
never
really
changed.
ever, like, relevant. But these teams are now becoming teams that are someone to, like, look out for. And, you know, the fact that we had a 19-point lead or whatever it was, and we blew that lead at home is kind of, you know, disappointing, because
No way.
you want to have the team, like the home team, to support you. You want, like, the fans and the crowd to, you know, have your back. And then when, you know, you just let the game go off the rails and it gets out of hand and you don't play a full 48 minutes of basketball, that's where you see, you know, everyone flipping out and pressing the panic button and, you know, kind of getting down on our team, saying, how can you blow this ridiculous lead? Well, that's what basketball is. It's a game of runs.
If you were following my channel at this time, which, again, if you were, then, like, you were one of, like, maybe 200 people at this time, because I'm just making a guess. I'll go look at the date after this, but I'm assuming this is 2021 when this was recorded. If you were following my channel at the time here, again, it wasn't many people, but if you were, and you were tuning into the podcast, listening regularly, so on and so forth, Mike and I were saying, like, they're on timeout, they keep blowing leads, they can't win at home, and everybody was requesting us to go to Celtics games, and we were like, guys, no, we have the Bruins that are playing better over there, and the money was going to the Bruins. It was going to the Red Sox. No money was really going to the Patriots either, because the Patriots weren't playing good either. They just weren't. So, and again, we didn't know, like, how the Celtics were going to look. And, like, based off of how they looked in that weird year, the year before, where they were the 7th seed or 8th seed, whatever they were. And then that year it looked like they were going to be a lottery team. We were like, just no. You can't invest in them right now. But you know what's funny, though? The second I invested in the Celtics, on my channel, you guys want to know what game it was? It was the New York Knicks versus Celtics. The game after R.J. Barrett's buzzer beater. The game that flipped the switch for the Celtics team. So, did the Celtics become good because of me stepping in the building finally? Maybe. Who knows? I'm just kidding, obviously,
and if
but
you're not playing defense, you are not going to win a game. Sorry, I hate to be like
that game I recorded was my first
coaches
Celtics game since 2020. Those 2 years since that moment there where I went to a Celtics game. The last Celtics game at the Garden I went to was, I think it was the Warriors when they honored Kobe, I believe. I could be completely wrong. It could have been a little bit later than that. But it was around that time frame. So it was almost a full 2 years since I've been in the Garden for a Celtics game. And the minute I went back to going to watch the Celtics at the Garden, boom, they flipped the switch again.
Like, oh, like, if you don't play
Maybe it
defense,
wasn't
you
a
don't win
coincidence.
games. But it's true. Like, if you could take a million threes, which the Celtics love to do, but if you aren't defending on the other end, you're not going to win a game. And that's kind of the issue that I've seen with the Celtics is that, as always, they're taking way too many threes.
Wow,
And,
this
I
was
saw
a
that
problem
these last couple
before
games,
Joe
they've
Mazzulla.
worked on being
So
more
wait a
selective.
minute, wait a minute. This was a problem before Joe Mazzulla? Wow. Then maybe the problem isn't Joe Mazzulla then. Maybe it could be the analytic people. Maybe. Wow, interesting.
Again, the Tatum to Time Lord lobs. Every day, I will pay to see that. Like, that is what they need to do. Go to the basket. So, I will also publicly say one more time because it's relevant. I hated Al Horford when we first got him. I didn't think he was worth the max contract we originally signed him to when he was first a Celtic. And I've ate my words times 10 because when he came back this year, he came back with a fucking vengeance. He is phenomenal. He is literally the driving force to this team in consistency. And I say the word consistency because, yeah, did Jaylen Brown start off his opening night with 46 points, which was a career high and a season high?
Now that's a leader that should have been talking over Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
100%.
But do you see that consistency throughout? No. However, Al Horford, the old man that he is, the 35 years young.
There we go. Don't pull a Doris Burke now.
Touchy for me because I'm turning 30. But
You're pushing 30 in
30-year-old,
this video.
he is really making a
On status there in the building.
You
pull my charger out. My phone here real quick. Need it for my chat
and they all
on the
respect
computer here.
him, and I'm very proud that he's on my team. And I think he's really trying to make a statement. And again, I apologize for not being an Al Horford fan when he first got here, like 6 years ago. But now I'm really team Al Horford. So the thing that I guess was my main concern that we saw. Okay, so here's what happened. They were on a traveling back-to-back, right? They're on a road trip. So they went from the Orlando Magic and they went straight to the Heat, right? So obviously the Heat was a huge fucking game. They're 5-1. Everyone's saying that they're the team to beat in the East or in the entire NBA, to be honest with you. And so
Wow,
what
have the
I've been saying
turntables.
for the first 8 games was that Ime, and I always want to say Brad because it's a habit to say Brad, but he is not our coach anymore. He is our GM.
Yeah.
But I said, hey, Ime, like, you can't just play 7 guys and think that energy from the tip-off is going to be the same when the buzzer ends, when the game is over. So, kind of out of resources, he needed to play his bench. So he was it forced his hand because you're on a traveling back-to-back. You're not going to be able to use your starting 5 in the same capacity and in the same way you used them the night before because you're traveling. You have no time off. You're playing a back-to-back. They just played 48 minutes the night before. So you can't run them ragged 2 days in a row. Like, that's just fucked. So to much of Ime's dismay, he had to rely more heavily on his bench, which I feel he was shying away from the first 8 games. But look at what fucking happened. It was the best thing that ever happened to them because, look, Neesmith stepped up. Fucking Romeo Langford stepped up. Even Masked PP stepped up.
I don't know what you think is wrong with this recap here, but like you're dissecting the game perfectly here. I don't know what's... You said you talked way too much, and some people said... Well, I get it. Nowadays, though, people's attention span sucks. There ain't nothing wrong with this, though. You're literally explaining how they are planning, what the rotations look like, and, like, why it doesn't make sense to you. There ain't nothing wrong with this, in my opinion. Well, I should say for YouTube, at least. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. shorts, reels, TikTok, ruined attention span. Ruined it. Completely ruined it.
It's like they rose to the occasion. It's like next man up mentality. Always be ready when your name is called. They were fucking ready. They made a statement. They proved a point. They said, listen, we're not just bench warmers. Put us in the fucking game, coach. And they did great. I'm super impressed. I've been preaching it. I tweeted about it. I retweeted about it. I quote tweeted myself. I said, hey, it's crazy what happens when you utilize more of your bench. Why are you paying these men? Why are they just sitting on the bench, wasting space, wasting oxygen? Put them in the fucking game.
YouTube
Stop
audience
relying
is different.
on a 22-year-old and a 24-year-old and a fucking 35-year-old to make things happen when you have all these other fresh legs that you can throw in. It's 5 minutes here, 2 minutes here, 1 minute here. Make them make a difference in the game. It's a team sport. You can't just rely on 5 people to win a game. I mean, you can, but they're going to be fucking dead and tired. The schedule that they have is grueling. Traveling and all that and playing 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, TikTok,
games in a
YouTube
week.
Shorts,
That's a
Instagram
lot.
Reels,
So you
ruined
have to rely
attention
on your
span
guys. You
for
have
people.
them there for a reason. You got to have faith in them. You have to, count on them, and hopefully
Ruined
they
it.
come through, and hopefully they impress you and surprise you, and they did that for sure against the Heat. That was, the ultimate stage, the ultimate test so far this season, and they came through. They pulled out with the W. Now they're playing the Mavericks tomorrow. Luka Magic, you get to see him. Are they going to rise to the occasion again? Unfortunately, Jaylen Brown is out. I noticed, when he was leaving in one of the timeouts that he was grabbing his hamstring. I called that it was going to be a hamstring injury. Unfortunately, it was. We're going to, take caution with that. We're going to baby that. We're going to make sure that it is not a lingering injury because we obviously want everyone full strength and healthy as we go towards the end of our season. Obviously, I know it's stupid to think about that 9 games in, but ultimately that is your goal, that we have everybody healthy and happy and working together, trying to get
They had to add
into
the
postseason.
happy in after the Kyrie situation.
I'm hopeful that they do well against the against the Mavericks, Luka Magic tomorrow. I hope that they can win a game at home because that would be great. A lot of us spend our money, hard-earned money, trying to go to these games and support them and be there for them. And no matter what, I still support you, even if you fucking break my heart and I pay money and you're up by 20 and then you lose the game and I'm like, what the fuck? But, I would I'd be more happy to be there if you win. But either way, I still support my team no matter what. Bleed green. Boston proud. Boston strong. So I didn't think, like I said, I didn't think I'd be back here so soon, but, a lot of shit happened with the Marcus Smart situation, with the players only meeting, fucking 9 games into the season, what the fuck, and then, the 2-game win streak that we have now, and, that really setting the tone and proving a point by beating the Heat was really important. That shows some fight in this team, that shows some resiliency in this team, that shows overcoming adversity that we always like to, brag about on this team. So,
I wonder what an angry
I'm
recap
hoping
looked
that,
like back in the day.
I see more team chemistry. I see more of them coming
That's
together.
probably
now
interesting.
That they've cleared the air, and now that they seem to be
Especially
more
with their
on the same
long-form
page,
recaps,
let's
too, like
hope
this.
That equals success, and that we see them playing like the team that we know that they can be. So again, I will hop on here whenever. It'll be super random. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This has been Boston Bannerbound. I'm Bree DiNucci. I will see you guys soon.
Damn, you even dropped the last name back in the day too. Sheesh. Recap loss of the Nets, that can't be an angry one because the Nets were actually somewhat good back in the day. After learning some things about these guys, they don't really get my attention. Oh God, older ones from Facebook? That's insane. So basically what you're saying is I have to go on your Facebook. I have to go on your Facebook to find even older ones is what you're basically hinting at here. You want me to go on the Facebook now to find it, or should I do it on the next stream? Oh, well, I mean, I could go on your well, we're friends on Facebook, so like, I could go on your Facebook to find old ones. Well, I mean, I could check real quick. I could check it real quick. Oh, sometimes they do. All right. Oh, cool. I don't even have to log in. I'm gonna do some research really fast. So what I need to do. It would be filter. The Lakers are spanking them? Damn, fuck. Would I do... No, it'd be under... Definitely wouldn't be under photos. It'd be under posts, I would think. Alright, what year do you want me to check? What year do you want me to check? $2013? Holy crap! Alright, wasn't expecting 2013. Alright, let's, Let me go in the filter again. Alright, 2013 was when recaps officially were a thing. Okay. It's a mystery to yourself. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for 2013 here. Nothing at the moment, at least. You know what's hilarious? I'm scrolling through. I'm scrolling through. I'm scrolling through here, and honestly, I haven't seen a recap yet. But all I know is you haven't aged one single bit, though. Oh, there's a post about Call of Duty Ghost right here. That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't think you did precast in 2013. Yeah, I'm not seeing that here. Well, I just filter by the year, and I'm just scrolling, seeing if I see any like videos or live stream or whatever. She goes, I feel old as fuck. What? I know I joke around and say on status, but 34 is not. No. All right, 2015, she said. Okay, 2015. Let's go to 2015. Yeah, it's on filters on the profile. Oh my god! What? Nah, that's hilarious. Well, there's something I thought I would never see. I just saw a video of Bree hitting the dabs. What? Nah, that's hilarious. Yeah, the dabs were the thing in like 2015 or whatever. That's funny as hell. You'll have to deep dive? Yeah. Actually, Justin was the one that mentioned it, I think, last year. I think you and Ben were talking about, like... Yeah. The detective work is not detectiving right now. Because I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any live stream for 2015 right now. Not on here, at least. What the fuck was I doing in... Oh my god, 2015, I was still in fucking high school. That's... Yeah, Justin did tell us this before, yes. This was way back. ADHDing as always. You know the vibes, dude. Keep scrolling. I am trying, my guy. I am trying. Well, I found that you posted something on YouTube in 2015. Yeah, no, that's actually like hilarious that like you hacked your shit back after getting hacked. Yeah, I'm not seeing any lives from 2015 at least. Yeah, I figured Sunday night Ravens for the division, that would be like a Sunday night or Monday night football thing. Oh yeah, no, there's no more Monday night football after this week's. So, there's that. Yeah, what day are the Bills playing and what day are the Patriots playing? Or those not been announced yet. Yeah, there's no live for 2015, so let's go to 2016. I don't think she cares about that. She needs it. She needs it so she knows when she's going to work for Sunday or Saturday. Is one of the two. That's why she. That's why she's got to know. See, I know, Bree. I got you. I know the reasonings. A lot of gaming posts in 2016. Oh, Patriot. Wait, what? Oh, they both play Sunday, both at 1? I mean, kind of figured that the Patriots would be at 1 o'clock, but I didn't know what day it was going to be at. Wait, is this one of them? Did I find something? Did I find something? Hold on a second. I just want to make sure this is a recap real quick before we play. All right, 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 all right. Chat, chat, chat. We found one. We found one. We fucking found one. Okay, let's get to it. Back from 2016. 2016. We found one. We found one. We found one. 26. We found one from 2016. But wait. Time out. This is gonna get even funnier. It's gonna get funnier because... Just watch. Just watch and then you'll pick up on it.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Bree. Just wanted to let you know I am now doing Dirty Water Weekend Live every other Friday. So on the off weeks, I'm going to still try and do a summary of the week's sports. Celtics, Bruins, Patriots, and I'm going to throw in a little bit of other teams just to get some perspective.
Right, 10-year union. That means you gotta do something big.
Something monumental happened. So let's move on. I'm going to first start with the Bruins. They had a game tonight, so did the Celtics.
We had Bruins breakout back in the day! We had Bruins breakout. She talked Bruins. We don't even get that no more on the channel. Or on her feeds. What a crazy time. This is when we got Bruins recaps from Bree. That's hilarious. You need to clip this? Oh, that's hilarious.
Something monumental happened. So, let's move on. I'm going to first start with the Bruins. They had a game tonight, so did the Celtics. The Celtics just lost, but we're going to talk about that in a couple minutes. Let's talk about the Bruins. Let's go all the way back to Friday. Since I was doing my show on Friday, I couldn't really talk about the games that were going on. So they were on a 2-game losing streak. They ended up losing again to the Toronto Maple Leafs 4-1. Now they were on a 3-game losing streak. Their record was 15-12-2, but they were still third in the Atlantic behind Montreal and Ottawa.
Yeah, I got you.
Fast forward to 12-12. The Bruins actually won, so that was Monday. 12-12, sorry, Monday. That was going on as well as...
And mind you, this was December of 2026. So... It could have been earlier than this, but again, I didn't see anything from 2020... Did I say 2026? 2016. This was from December... I think this is December 2016. So, the first one could have been early 2016. But I just did the search on 2015. I didn't see anything. Yeah, thank you, Bree. I realize it. Yes, 2016. My old head ass. See, she always catches my mistakes. Always catches my mistakes. I'm like, you know what I mean. What's up, New England? Shake it up. We are so back indeed, yes. Talked Patriots beginning of the stream. Talked the Celtics loss. Now this is where we vibe and we just...
Patriots game, which I will get to. But Bruins...
And you did Patriot Talks! She did all the sports teams back in the day. She recapped every single team. What happened? What happened? Also, Zero with this wet hair out of the shower. She said, "I'm gonna take a shower real quick, and then we're doing this. We're doing this live stream. Screw it."
They ended up winning in overtime against the Canadiens, ending their 3-game losing streak, getting the victory 2-1 in overtime. Let's fast forward to tonight. They were at Pittsburgh against the Penguins. They ended up actually losing again 4-3 in overtime. Their record is now 16-12.
Oh, got it.
Third in the Atlantic, again
Got
behind
it.
Montreal and Ottawa. Now let's talk about the Celtics. Again, let's go back to Friday. I actually couldn't report this game live because we were live streaming on Friday for Dirty Water at Greatest Bar. So they ended up dropping down to the 4th spot in the East on Friday, right behind the Cavs and the Raptors and Charlotte. They were playing the Raptors and on Friday night, which again was the team right ahead of them in the Eastern Conference. They ended up losing the game after holding a 13-point lead. So that's a little bit disappointing. Again, same exact situation. 13 seems to be an unlucky number for them. On Sunday, trying to read the dates. I wrote 12-11, trying to figure out what date that was. On Sunday,
You're lucky you didn't say
ended up
6-7.
losing again to the Thunder.
Justin with the $5. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate the love and support. You know the vibes. All of you know it. What do we got for us?
Free just for you. Pats and Bills both play at 4:25 p.m. on Sunday.
Oh, it's 4:25? Got it. Cool. Actually, that's somewhat good because I mean, I can. I can. I can Venmo you to $5. I mean, Justin did say in the super chat that it was for you, so like. She goes, I can sleep in. I'm dead. Celtics play on that Saturday, so now we'll be able to do a late. We'll be able to do a late Bree medley sesh for the throwback videos. Merry Seasmas. Hilarious. Actually, can you do? I don't know if you can do super chat for your streams. Like if you did, like, because at what did you say? At 500, you can do. Oh, it's at 10:30. Well, never mind. Never mind on that. Play. Facebook. Play.
Thunder. It was 99-96. They dropped from the 4th spot to the 6th spot in the East. Again, they had a 13.
I mean, I could do a late stream, low key though. I could do a late
So
stream.
that seems to be a pattern.
Depends how
Celtics
late the
can't
game
seem to
ends, I
close
guess.
games. Let's fast forward to tonight. They're playing the Spurs. Spurs are second in the Western Conference behind Golden State. Their record before going into this game was 19-5. They were playing at San Antonio. So that in and of itself was going to be a very challenging game. And the Celtics, you know, were 13 points behind them. They cut it to a one-possession game. Then they were...
Well, I'll tell you what, the long broadcast would definitely help the watch time. Just saying there. Or again, I showed you the trick. Record them horizontally. Record them landscape. Then they can't be shorts.
Went on a 10-2 run right at the end.
9 p.m.
Fourth
versus
quarter.
Jazz,
There was 2 of those
Tuesday,
play,
10
even with
p.m.
Marcus Smart's awesome steal and 2-point
9
conversion,
p.m. versus
they
Jazz on
still
Tuesday,
could not
10
close
p.m.
out the
Kings
game. They ended up
Thursday.
losing only by 7.
So we're looking at
108 to
1:30 a.m. stream.
So you can see that they still can hang in there with the top competitors in the league. Spurs are having a phenomenal season, starting out 20-5, one of the best starts in franchise history. Here's the thing, though, and I'm going to address this to the NBA in general because the Cavs sat their big three for rest. And then again, we see that tonight against the Spurs, LaMarcus Aldridge was sat to rest. So I'm not really sure why mid-season, we're not even that deep into the season with 25 games out of like an 85-game season, why are you sitting your starters, and why do you think that they need rest? Like, the game was a close game. You want to sit your players against teams that you don't think are, worthy competitors, but at the same time, the Celtics could have came back and won that. So that's a questionable call that some of the NBA coaches are making. I wouldn't.
Because I don't know about you, the 4,000 hours watch time
the Celtics are now on 3 games
is a lot easier than
the 5th spot behind the Bulls. So it's the Cavs.
10 million views or whatever that stupid thing is.
Charlotte, Bulls, and now Celtics. So we are now at the 5th spot in the Eastern Conference. And they now look to face the Hornets on Friday. Now let's talk about Patriots. Before we even get into Patriots, I do want to discuss on Football Sunday. I was going to say Super Bowl Sunday, but that's not what I meant to say. Sunday, the Cowboys got rocked. Not really, but they lost. So we're going to try and make it seem like it was a big game. But it was only a 10-7 loss. So it snapped their 11-game win streak, and it was by the Giants. So that was pretty memorable. Wanted to just throw that out there because the Cowboys are the #1 team in the entire NFL. A team that the Patriots could likely...
Did he say wait, Charlotte was good in 2016, right? Yeah, honestly, like, that is a real question. When were the last time the Charlotte Hornets were good? Holy shoot. Actually, that got me curious now. Charlotte Hornets record by year. They were 43-39 in 2021 and 2022. I don't know if that got them in the playoffs, though. Oh, okay. I see. Asterisk indicates a playoff appearance. So the last time they were in the playoffs were 2015-2016. Yeah, that year they lost to the Heat in the first round. So 2016 and 2017 they finished 36-46. So that's not great. It's better than what they are now. But they were just coming off a playoff appearance, so that makes sense. $25 games in anyways, yeah. Right.
Face if they make it to the Super Bowl. Alright, let's fast forward, or more likely rewind, to Monday night's game versus the Ravens. That was at Gillette. And that was a Monday night game. The Pats went into the match 10-2. The Ravens were 7-5. It was said that this game was going to be a true match, a true test to see if the Patriots can hold their own with all of their injuries. Playing a team that was somewhat of competition for the first time this season. The Pats started off the game with a safety, and then a crazy field goal block. I'm trying to remember his name. I think it was McLean. Crazy. Number 58. I remember his number. I was actually at the game.
And at the games too? Golly!
Obviously, if you were watching, if you were paying attention, the game was 30-23. Ravens actually ended up coming back.
Well, you did start going back this
Special
year, though.
teams really dropped the ball. No pun intended.
See, Bree? This is a sign right here. This is a sign for you to start up Patriot recaps again. This is a sign. No, okay. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do for your 10-year anniversary of doing recaps. You just gotta throw it back and cover all the teams. You just gotta throw it all back. Whoa, pause! Wait a minute, whoa! That came out bad! Wait, that's a pause, hold on, wait. Time out. Time out. Whoa, that was insane. You get what I'm saying? That was wild, I'll admit. What the fuck? I hate the fact that Mike literally started all that shit. Bro, chill. Chill, dude, chill. Chill, bro, chill. I didn't mean it like that! I didn't mean it like that, bro! Oh, shit. You get what I'm saying! Oh, damn. Bro. That's crazy. Shut the fuck up, Justin. Yo. Shut up, dude. Bro. You get what I'm saying, people. You get what I'm saying. Oh, that's
In the second half, special teams was questionable. Cyrus Jones, I'm not sure how he still has a job, but he even got sent back out on the field after just an awful kick return. Both times, actually, and it was so funny, the pettiness of the New England Patriots fans. They ended up cheering after the third time was a charm. The third kick return, the kid actually caught the ball and kneed it, and everyone cheered because there was no fumble, there was no mishap, there was no
damn, that's embarrassing.
mess up
That's always
by the
embarrassing.
special teams. So it was very interesting to see because the special teams was doing very well in the first half, but then in the second half they seemed to just fall apart. It was a little too late efforts for the Ravens. However, a pattern that I noticed.
I knew somebody was gonna say "Hey yo," so that's why I was just like, "Wait a minute, time out."
Successful in converting third and longs, and it was weird that the Patriots didn't catch on, so that they were gonna throw the ball long on third and long, and they kept getting the first down, and they kept converting it to first downs. And that was kind of frustrating.
I'm just so used to Mike saying "Hey yo" and all that shit, where it's like,
if a fan could catch on to it, why wasn't the Patriots?
I have to be careful every time.
Patriots defense was again struggling.
You guys understood what I meant, though. You guys understood.
Huge game this Sunday, taking on the Broncos in Denver. That's going to be a very crucial game. Very, very, tough team to face, especially on their own home field advantage. So, Patriots are now 11-2. They are going to face Denver on Sunday, and I will be reporting live Friday. So after the game, after the game on Sunday, that Friday, I will be at the Greatest Bar reporting live for Dirty Water Weekend Live, and I will give you my 2 cents then. So please catch me then. Feel free to comment, feel free to like, feel free to share. Please let me know what you think, and hopefully you get to see me improve as the season goes on. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brianna Danucci, and I will see you next time.
Yes, we did, but on the other hand, we also like getting you going. Like, so you people are rage baiters then. Got it. You know what we'll do too? We'll throw up the thumbs up there. I didn't expect Bruins talk. I didn't expect Patriots talk. All right, so 2016. Was the debut of Breacaps. That was kind of funny, though. I knew right away. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, time out. There are live streams here from Dirty Water Media. I wonder if I click on those, if it brings me to the live streams there as well. Does that make sense, or... trying to see if there's any other ones on Facebook here. Right, yeah. That's what I'm getting at, too. That's what I'm scrolling through right now. Like, I'm trying to see, like, if there's any like that. Oh, fuck. That's what I had to do. I had to send that one to you via Messenger. Just go back up real quickly. Where is that one? Where's that one at? No way, I just lost it. Okay, I got it. I got it back, okay. Oh, that's true. I did just like it, so that's a notification. Bet. That's true. That's true. I did like it. I did like the recap. Cool. Smart thinking there. Even though I just found it again. So that was just a waste of me scrolling back up. So let me see. Let's see if we can find another one on here of the Solo Dolo recap. It's like I have to scroll slowly too so I don't miss one. That actually, okay, so what I'm gonna need to do is I'm really going to need a real deep dive later on down the road. Because that was the only, like, live stream that I did find, for right now at least. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're covering the Patriots and you're covering the Bruins. Yeah, they were definitely different. What do you mean by, like, real, like, authentic? Because if that's what you mean, I mean, I don't think you were. Oh, maybe like you're more yourself, I guess. Well, I mean, yeah, that comes with repetition. I mean, right, yeah. I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying. Now she goes. Now I swear I'm loud, etc. Right, like you're. Right, like I get what you're saying. Like back in the day, it was just more like informative, and like that was like really it. Like now you are yourself. You you have a little bit of entertainment aspect in there too. Like I get what you're saying. You're more yourself doing them now than you were back then. I get what you're saying. Well, I mean, yeah, of course it's gonna be like different at first. Of course it is, cause like you just don't want to mess up, and you don't want to like I don't know. You just don't want to come off as the wrong way. But now it's just like I don't give a damn. Like I'm gonna do me, and like if you don't like it, then too bad. Like, I'm sure, like I am for sure on my first videos, like I am for sure on my first videos, like, I wasn't myself. I should say I wasn't myself, but, like, there were definitely flaws. And I didn't know, like, the YouTube game that much. No, I know. Yeah, I figured it today was a long day. I mean, I'm just scrolling through 2016 right now. I don't think there's another one. I think that actually was the first one. Like, that's actually, I think that's hilarious where we actually, like, did the first one. Hey, I just passed a photo of you and Claude Julien. That's legendary. That's a legendary photo to get. Yeah, 2016 playoffs. They got knocked out first round by Hawks, so it'd be April. Yeah, pause. No, that's legendary. Yeah, I actually think, yeah, I think that was the first one. I think that's the first one, low key. What the fuck happened to the stream? There we go. Now we're back. All right, we'll go to one on YouTube. We'll do one from the YouTube side. Because I think that was, I honestly think that was the first one. I think that was the first stream that besides clicking on the links for the dirty water, I think that was, like, legit the first one of just you solo. Yeah, the other ones were just on dirty. Yeah, that's what I kind of got at. No, not from what I looked at. So your first solo was whatever that date was in 2016. Again, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more deep diving, but yeah, some of them probably just didn't save or whatever. Who knows? Okay, let's go to Celtics 5-game West Coast trip was a fail. All right, this definitely has to be an angry recap. 100%. No way, shape, or form this is not an angry recap. Just off the title, it has to be. Celtics 5-game West Coast trip was a fail.
Wish that I had better news and better things to talk about, but hey, it's Boston Bannerbound, and we are talking about the 13 and 14 Boston Celtics. They went out to the West Coast and had a 5-game West Coast road trip, and I, being very optimistic.
What date? On which one? On this one here. December 11, 2021. On this one here.
Said, hey, maybe they'll win 3 out of 5, try and steal 3. No, they stole 1, barely. They were 1-4 after the 5-game road trip.
Oh, 1-4?
So let's travel back through time, as painful as this will be. They took the L against the Jazz, 137-130.
Yeah, this is 2021.
Not terrible, but you still lost. Then they had a traveling back-to-back, headed to the Portland Trail Blazers. They ended up winning this game, 145-117. Better numbers.
I think I
there.
just do a YouTube one because it's right here and it's easy.
Travel to the LA Lakers. They lose 117-102, which was just not something that you wanted to see because the Lakers are a complete shit show right now as well. And then they had a back-to-back.
I remember that season
No
too,
traveling
Edom.
because obviously the Clippers and the Lakers play in the same arena. They lost to the Clippers, the Kawhi-less and the Paul George-less Clippers, which is super embarrassing. Like, I don't know how you lose to a team that doesn't have those two.
Well, this was December 11th, 2021. So this was the season where we went to the finals, but this was when the team was mid, like you're saying here, correct? But then, as we know, they flipped that switch and then they went to the NBA Finals. So unexpectedly. Listen, you guys, we're reacting to old Breecast, whatever, right? We should react to the video, and we should react to the video where I went to Kevin Garnett's number retirement, stoned out of my fucking mind. No, that team was mid though. You're right. 2020, 2021, yeah, they were mid. Or what we should do is go back and watch one of my old 2K videos. And you guys could hear my high-pitched freaking voice.
Players on them. But yeah, lost to them 114-111. They tried to battle back, but it was too little, way too late there. And then tonight, they lost to the Bookerless Suns 111-90. And, you know, it's just...
Bree, which one are you laughing at? The one where I'm stoned out of my fucking mind, or the one where I just have a squeaker voice or whatever? Well, I shouldn't say squeaker, but, like, it was loud pitch.
Obviously, West Coast
high
games
pitch.
means that
Little
we're
bit
up
high pitch.
super fucking late watching these games.
Not like it is
And
now.
the fact that we had to sit
worse
there
than what it...
and torture ourselves, like the good, loyal Celtics fans that we are, we had to stay up till 1 a.m., 2 a.m., just to see them lose, ultimately. And it was just really depressing.
Damn.
For all these fucking idiots
calm,
that say
angry
that
recap.
the Celtics don't need Jaylen Brown, you're out... my God. I'm losing my voice. That's how, like, aggravated.
Me stoned? No, dead serious. Dead serious. For Kevin Garnett's number retirement, it's kind of a sad story, actually. I don't know if I ever told you the story about it. It is kind of a sad story. Actually, I shouldn't say kinda. It technically is a sad story. It is. But what we should do, I can laugh on it now. You did have JB's back from day one. I was going to say that next. But yeah, one of these days, Actually, you know what you should do? Actually, you could screen record it, and on the that's a post for you. That's a post for you. JB's back since day one. But yeah, what we should do one of these days is we should react to that video where I was completely stoned. You guys will see the angle of the game kind of tilt a little bit. There's a couple times where I couldn't even stand up either. It's a sad story, though. It is a sad story.
For all these fucking idiots that say that the Celtics don't need Jaylen Brown, you're out. My God. I'm losing my voice. That's how, like, aggravated this team has made me. All the idiots that say that the Celtics do not need Jaylen Brown, get your fucking eyes checked. Absolutely need Jaylen Brown. People that say they don't believe that Jaylen and Jason can play together. Now, you might have an argument. I'm not going to bullshit you on this. Do I want them to be the dynamic dream team duo? Yes,
2016, Jaylen Brown was drafted.
But do I feel as though they play better when they're not on the court at the same time? Yeah, I do. It's just really sad because opening night, Jaylen Brown had a career high. He, did so well. He played so well. And then it just kind of went downhill. Yes, I get it. He has a hamstring injury, so he has missed 6+ games so far now, being sidelined with this injury. And obviously I get that we don't want him to overexert himself because we would want a healthier squad postseason or close to postseason. We don't need him right now when we're a 500, now below 500 team. Like, I'd rather him be healthy and 100% and not sending him back there too early and then him re-injuring himself and then it just be a longer process to battle back from an injury. And I hope it's not a lingering injury. I hope he just gets over it and it's done and over with. Let me just say this one thing. When you see Hernan Gomez enter the fucking game, you know that the game is over. Like, there's no hope. There's no hope for the team. The game is just fucking over because that kid is awful. I don't know why we even have him. I don't know why we picked him up. Now I see why he sits on the bench and wastes away because he's fucking terrible. Sorry, not sorry. Rob Will, where did you go? Obviously, you're huge on defense. Didn't really see it that much. It kind of fizzled and faded out in this 5-game West Coast trip. But I will say this. I don't get why on earth, if you see that the lob to Rob, is what I'm calling it, anytime they're alley-ooping it to Rob, he got 2, not 1, but 2 dunks over AD, and you just stop? Like, yo, that's working. Keep fucking doing that until they force you to change your course of action. And you know what? If he's getting up there and he's not finishing, at least he's probably getting hacked, which means he's going to be there taking free throws, which is, again, another attempt to score the ball. So, in my mind, I'm not quite sure why we don't use that play, like, in excess, like, on repeat, like, fucking, like, overkill. Keep fucking throwing it to Rob under the basket, get in the fucking paint, and score the fucking ball. Don't get why they don't keep doing that. And if you think that they then develop a defense to prevent Rob from doing that or double team or block or whatever, then switch to the perimeter and start shooting on the perimeter. But
right, I get what you're saying here.
Obviously, they
attack the paint and then get the best shot possible. It doesn't matter what it
that's
is.
That's their go-to shot, even if it's fucking terrible. They're always trying to shoot threes. I don't really understand why.
The problem was, I don't know if... The problem was how they were getting the shots. Too much isolation, not much moving the ball, not too much driving the paint. That was the problem. That was the problem. It was, I don't know if it was necessarily the shot selection more. I think it was more like how they were shooting those shots, if that makes sense. There wasn't much playmaking involved. I like to use this term for too much ISO ball and then it winds up into a bad shot. You're moving, going nowhere. You're moving around, going nowhere. Because a 2 is more than a 3. That's why they shoot it so much. You mean flip-flop it?
They need to do better on their mid-range jumpers. They need to do better getting to the paint and finishing the layups when they're drawing those fouls. You need to finish. That's why it's called an and one. We want you to be doing the and one because we want you to get that 2 and then get the 1. Get it?
Right, like this, you legit broke the games down. Yeah. Bingo! Like, yes! Like, honestly, here you look like me when I'm going on my live streams, because that's what I do on the live streams. I break down the games and everything else. Like that, like, this right here is like what... I get it, for like the recaps at the Garden, you really can't do that as much. You can't do that because, again, they give you the boot. They give you the boot, obviously, so like you really don't have time to really break down the game for, what, 12, 13 minutes or whatever it is. But like, yes, 100%. Yeah, people, yeah, that's true also, though. Maybe find a medium. Maybe find like a medium in between. Not too long, not too short, but like right, a sweet spot right down the middle. Cause like, honestly, what did I say? Yeah, no, I don't think these will. I don't know how good these would do on IG. Honestly, I don't know. No, it 100% is a good call. It 100% is a good call. I mean, I guess what you could do for... What you could do for, like, the broadcast at the Garden for, like, the YouTube side of it, you could have between what you did at the Garden and then what you do going back to the crib. Like, there's ways around it. Like, you could maybe edit it up to, like, where you're talking about the stats or whatever. Like, you could put, like, the stats in between. And then you could, like, let's say, for example, Derek does it all White. You have the stats for Derek White, and then you break down the game that he had. And then it cuts to, like, let's say Peyton Pritchard. You say his stats while you're at the Garden, and then you break down, like, something like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's definitely ways you could do it. Like, for road games or games that you're not at, this is easy for you to do. But, like, it's like the recaps at the Gardens, like, where you could tweak it a little bit. So, like, you get some of you at the Garden, some of you at the crib, or whatever. Like, you get what I'm saying. Because, obviously, security will kick you out. Unless you're waiting for Rico at work, then maybe you'll be able to get away with doing a little bit of a longer recap at the Garden.
We don't need you fucking up and then going to the free throw line and maybe getting one of two. We need you to be more successful at the rim. We need you to be getting points on the fucking board. It's not rocket science. I don't know why it's seeming to be so hard to figure it out. Like, I don't know why the Celtics haven't figured it out yet. They need to figure it out fucking quick because the road isn't getting any easier.
Michael, yes
And
sir.
they're taking on
AFC
the
East champs.
Milwaukee
You know the
Bucks on
vibes.
Monday.
But we're not hanging that banner,
The Bucks
though.
are 17-10 currently. They are third in the East. Then they take on the Warriors, the fucking hot Warriors. Even without Klay Thompson, they are on fire. Steph is killing it. Steph is trying to get that 3-point record, and he's probably going to get it before they face the Celtics, which would be great because I really can't handle another person or another team breaking a record or making a record of some great magnitude.
Well, that
while
still
they're
exists
facing
to
the Celtics.
this
I
day,
just
too.
can't hear about that stat anymore. I can't
What a
hear
coincidence.
about people's accomplishments while facing us. I just can't do it. So, love Steph, want Steph to be successful, want it to happen before they face the Celtics.
Damn.
Then they take on the Sixers on the following Monday, then the Cavs, and then they are in Milwaukee on Christmas Day. But they have 5 home games before they head to Milwaukee for Christmas. So I'm really hoping that being home, maybe they can, recharge, reset, reboost, do something, bro. Like, people are trying to say that
Wait, what did Justin say in the
Ime
chat?
is too much of a friend coach than a coach. And I'm not quite sure what to make of that, but he really needs to instill
What is going on?
some sort of urgency, some sort of winner mentality, because they are embarrassing me right now. And, they lost on Larry Bird's fucking birthday. They lost while Bill Russell was in the building. It's like, stop fucking embarrassing me, bro.
Yeah, that was
Like,
not good.
I swear to God, for KG's retirement game against the Mavs.
Wow, what a coincidence that game gets brought up on this one here. Yeah, you do say it every time. My Christmas is good, man. How was your Christmas? Ah. See, his chat didn't pop up here. Like, that makes no sense. Unless you were just saying, like, Justin, you know. Yeah, I think we were having that issue last stream,
It's
too,
coming
where
up in
some
March,
comments
but
just weren't popping
I've
up.
been obsessed about it since
But-
I found out that we were doing it and found out when the game was. I literally bought the tickets minutes after we found
Yes!
out what day it was. Like, I swear
There we
to
go.
God,
Bree's favorite quote.
KG better punch him.
Oh, yes, you were predicting. Got it. You were predicting the comment. Got it. Bree's favorite quote. Death, taxes, and people having career games against the Celtics. See, Bree, even Justin knows you that... See? Yeah, Bree. Even Justin knows you that well. And it's funny that we know him that well, too. Where he's gonna say it. Did the stream just... You know what, too? Even my stream said enough streaming at this point. Even the stream's like, okay, you've had enough streaming. In a couple of days. Like, no, never.
In the face if they don't win that game. Like, grow up. Like, we need that energy. Like, do you be the 17 championship ring team that everyone knows that you are? It's frustrating. And someone tweeted this to me, and I hate how accurate it kind of sounds, actually. They said, Celtics have really good players, but not a good team. And that fucking hurts my heart. Because, yeah.
Justin said, I know you guys well, and I'm not even in a group chat with you guys. Like, yeah, facts. That's 100% true, though.
They have good players. I believe that they have a group of good players on this team. But as a team, they're not good. Like, they're not playing as a team. They're not playing well together. I don't know what it's going to take, but something needs to change. Something needs to happen. The trade, not deadline, what's the word? You're able to start trades December 15th.
Yeah,
is what
the
I was told. Like,
I call it trade
that's when it
season.
opens up
Like
to
that,
be able to
like it's
start
open.
making trades.
It's open trade
or
season.
something like that. I don't know. I was listening to Celtics post game, and they said something about December 15th and trades, yada yada.
Yeah, so December 15th is like the clearance for guys who signed recent contracts to be traded. Like, they can be traded after that date because there's like a grace period. There's like a 90-day grace period, something like that. Hold on. There might be even a rule name for it. Oh, okay. So it's called the waiting period. Is called the waiting period. The NBA's December 15th trade rule means most players who signed new contracts in the offseason become eligible to be traded. It's the unofficial start of trade season. Wow. They actually call it trade season. With some exceptions for players receiving larger raises or extensions who face later eligibility, which is January 15th. Or even later. But yeah, that's the moral of the story of that rule. Like guys like Luka Garza, Josh Minot. Those guys are eligible to be traded after that date. That's basically what that means.
So, GM Brad needs to put his big boy pants on and make some decisions. Are we letting people go? Ime needs to decide, is he changing rotations? I guess they said, promoting Rob Will to starting five maybe wasn't the best look. And that he needs to, go back on the bench and prove himself again. I don't know. I think people are being a little too hasty, a little too, judgmental and rash about Rob. I think Rob is great. I think that they all are lacking consistency.
You guys are going to hate my take at this time. My take at this time was trade Marcus Smart. And just hand the keys over to the Jays. That was my take at this time. Because at the time, I felt like Smart's mindset, along with his game, that he was trying to be, was preventing the Jays to reach their potential. That was my take at the time. My take was trade Marcus Smart. Because it was just year after year after year where we were seeing Marcus Smart think he was a guy, but in reality he was just never a guy. And we felt like, and I was feeling like that ego was getting in the way of the Jays' potential. Well, it wasn't wrong. No, it wasn't. It wasn't wrong. But after that flip of the switch from January, I think it was 7th, I believe. After the flip of the switch, he started facilitating a lot more. He started being a playmaker more. While having his elite defense that he had. And he wasn't chucking up as many shots. By shots, I mean threes. He wasn't chucking up as many threes as before, or whatever. And he was looking like he was starting to buy his role. So, like, once we were seeing that he was buying into his role a little bit more, I was like, okay, I'll take this guy. No problem. But then the 2022-2023 season took a step back on the defensive end. His playmaking got a little bit better. But again, we saw in the playoffs him starting to take the last shot again and everything else. And I was like, okay, well, here we go again. I wasn't saying trade. After the 2022-2023 season, I wasn't over here saying, oh, you need to trade him for whatever. No. I said, if you can trade him for the right piece and the right package, you do it. And Kristaps Porzingis, while yes, he was injured for most of that playoffs, we'll never forget Game 1, even Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Because he did play pretty well in Game 2 of the NBA Finals. So he definitely was a factor. In some ways.
They really are. Like, you have fucking...
And that move also... Last time I'll pause on this one. But that move ultimately opened the door for the Celtics to make a move for another player, another guard, that ended up being Drew Holiday. And I think that's the biggest W out of that trade was it opened the door for them to make a trade for a Drew Holiday type player.
Jason Tatum score 14 of the Celtics 14 first points, and then he fizzles out, fades out, you don't see him. It's just like, where is the fight through the whole game, through the whole 48 minutes? Don't just come out hot in the first half and then I don't know what happens at halftime. Like, I don't know what goes on. But when they come out so fucking flat in the second half, you gotta figure out why that is. Literally, like, have them do jumping jacks, have them, like, run around, have them do something.
Yeah,
to
really.
keep that
Thank you,
energy
boss.
up, because they fall flat, disappear in the third, like, dig themselves the biggest fucking hole in the third quarter, and they just battle so hard in the fourth, but are always just this close away.
Like, I have a feeling the Celtics had a player in their mind to go get after that trade for Porzingis for Smart, obviously. I think they had a player in mind, but once that opportunity opened the door, they had to go for that.
So, lots to be said, lots to, there's a lot of room for improvement, and I really hope that they can get it together. I really hope that...
This is a calm, angry
recap. Playoffs. At this point, I'm kind of worried for them. The East is looking pretty decent. Teams that you wouldn't think could make playoffs are probably going to make playoffs, and it would really fucking suck if they either make the play-in or they're not even in contention for that. That's pretty embarrassing. So, we'll see how it goes. I'm really hoping that they can figure it out. I'm hoping that the Bucks game on Monday is like $5, because honestly I wouldn't pay more than that to see them play live right now. They're just super embarrassing to me. So maybe I'll be in the Garden on Monday if the price is right, which is basically free. If not,
damn, even Bree was saying I can't invest right now.
Hopefully it's tears of joy.
Well, that makes me feel a little bit better.
This has been Bree Marie D for Boston Bannerbound. I will be back with another Celtics recap in a few.
She called it recap. Wow. I love that we now have a name for it. We have recaps now. It's not recaps. Actually, we can go back to one of my podcasts real quick. I think the notable moment when I finally started saying trade Marcus Smart was the one where he threw up the half-court shot out of random. I gotta change the. I have to change the. Right, like that was a sick name. You were probably like, how the hell did I not even think about this sooner? I want to find the clip where I started saying trademark is smart. Like, I know it's somewhere here. I don't know what podcast it was. It definitely. I know it's one of the earliest podcasts, but yeah, it definitely is clever. Like, it's unique too, and I just love it when everyone's like, oh, brie cap. I love when everybody calls it a brie cap too. It's just like. It's like, yes, I'm like, that name, all me. Genius. Genius me. Oh, God, I did fucking podcasts on the regular back in the day. I haven't done one in a while. Actually, I gotta text Mike today. Oh, here we go.
All three players that the Magic traded.
March 31st, 2021.
You got the worst.
You were in on Gordon. You were in on all of them. How did you mess this up?
You got the worst player that the Magic traded.
Danny aged.
The worst one. And honestly, the one that you probably didn't really need.
Yeah,
you don't need
yeah.
a two. You don't need a two. You don't need a wing scorer. You need somebody who is going to slash the
Well,
paint.
you know what? I apologize to you, because maybe they did need a two guard after this guy right here. What the hell was that last night? You've been telling me all along that you are willing to trade Marcus Smart, and I was here telling you, don't trade Marcus Smart unless you're getting a guy like Marcus Smart in return. You know what? I'm sorry. Trade him. Trade him.
Oh, wait, that's what I said, right?
That's what you said. Yep.
I said I would have traded him too.
Yep. I'm sorry. I am very sorry that I disagreed with you on that.
Oh my god, it was honestly just as funny as this picture reminds me of the J.R. Smith the game one of that NBA Finals.
Yeah. I saw a meme today where Kemba said, we have possession of it. I thought we had .3 on the shot clock.
Yeah, it was like the picture, like they were trying to recreate the J.R. Smith meme. It was hilarious.
Let me get this straight. You threw it over the backboard. You threw it over the backboard. Oh my God! I could have made a better attempt at that shot.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say Luke Cornett, Murder Cornett.
Oh, Murder Cornet! Yo, that was a sick nickname too. I'm not gonna lie. Mike and I, we had. I shouldn't say we made nicknames for all of them, but like, they were genius though. Murder Cornet, dude. Murder Cornet is a good fire nickname. I had a T-shirt idea for Luke Cornet actually too. What I wanted to do was I wanted to do a picture of a murder hornet with Luke Cornet's face on it, and then put in quotation marks Murder Cornet. Oh, I wish I did it. I do wish I did that T-shirt.
Maybe.
He's played 2 games so far for you and has scored 9 points off the bench. I'm gonna try to find what his shooting percentage is off the bench.
Oh, that's when we got Luke. They was traded that year.
Right
No
now.
shit.
He's shooting 57 from 3 as a center. This guy is 7'2". I think I started to say he was 7 feet or 7'2", like 250.
I should have put a picture on here of the murder hornet.
You should have. This guy, he might actually be your backup center.
Maybe.
He might actually be your actual center and kick Rob Williams down to starting power forward.
Crazy. Bree wasn't high on Robert Williams either at first. Neither were we. That's crazy.
Okay, let's not whiz a little bit too hard there.
I'm gonna buy myself a Murder Cornet jersey.
Oh my god, I would love to see you do that.
I might, because you know what? If I
Oh, that would have been clever.
I might get a. He might think I'm actually Murder Cornet if I'm walking down the street. This dude, like, looking at his face, he's the most, like, doesn't look like an athlete at all. But this guy, I think I was watching him play against an OKC game.
Okay,
And he
yeah.
was drilling shots.
Yes.
Like, he was heat checking himself and making it.
Yeah.
Like, when I first heard, because I think I started picking up at it at halftime. And that was when Moses Brown was dropping 19 and 19 on you.
Yeah.
Moses
I said,
Brown.
God,
Oh my
this-
lord.
this
What a
guy,
name.
Moses Brown,
Haven't heard that in a
controlling player,
while.
is gonna beat you because he's getting every board and putting back every shot. And then I started watching the game, and next thing you know, dude, they go on that 19-0 run, and they were getting threes from randos like Murder Cornet, who at first I thought was Mo Wagner.
But I think I figured out the issue with this Celtics team. I think I figured out the issue, and the issue is this. It's very simple, by the way. There's no effort being in these guys, none. And that I forget what game was it? There was a game. It might have been the Thunder.
I actually sound like Bree from her recap that we just reacted to, honestly.
It might have been the Bucks game too. Who knows? It might have been the Bucks game. Who knows? But the dude was on a fast break, and these players are jogging. You're shaking your head at me.
No, I'm shaking your head.
Okay. I thought you were disagreeing with me for a second, but
I got a crook in my neck. I'm trying to crack it out.
okay, but like there's no effort in this team. There's the
Yeah.
focus ain't the focus definitely ain't there. Like, hey, what I was doing was the right thing. Hey, buddy, no, it wasn't. You forgot the situation. Get it together. It's against the Pelicans. You guys need wins more than ever right now.
I mean,
you
yeah.
suck. You suck. You blow, and you suck even more.
That's a Felger Maz reference.
Is
Because we wanted to kind of make it a little bit like their show.
on top of Danny Ainge being on the clock, I think we have to put Brad Stevens on the clock.
Really?
As much as I think Brad
Wow. Whoo! Mike with a good take. Holy shit! Wow! Oh my god! Wow!
Brad Stevens is a phenomenal basketball coach, and I think he's a very smart guy. Unless they bring an assistant coach that can put a fire under these guys' asses, I think that you're looking at a situation like David Blatt and then being replaced with Tyronn Lue. A smart basketball guy that's going to get replaced with somebody that the players want. Who's the next one? Oh, I had a couple more examples like that. Frank Vogel.
Yep.
What was it? Luke Walton before.
Yep.
Luke Walton's a very smart basketball guy.
Yep.
Got replaced with LeBron. Like one.
I don't think anybody had Ime Udoka on this list.
Put a fire in that locker room's ass when they won a championship.
Right.
And I think you're seeing that right now with Doc Rivers.
Yep.
You had Brett Brown, which mind you, Brett Brown is kind of an idiot himself.
Yeah,
For
right.
the 76ers.
Yeah.
Now you see Doc Rivers coming in there. Doc Rivers has a little more emotion.
Yep.
Because, Brad Stevens is just like, he's a robot too, right? He has no emotion.
Yeah.
He's very monotone.
Yeah.
You need somebody to go in there and, start, yelling at these guys and getting in their faces and getting them fired up.
Right.
You know what?
There is no fire in this
If
team
I'm-
at all. No
exactly.
fire under them.
Going off of that, if I'm Brad or Danny, I might call Paul Pierce and say, hey, how much would it take
Paul
for you
Pierce?
to be a assistant
There's
coach?
a good take.
Because I think some of these guys looked up to Paul Pierce, especially I think Jason Tatum, because didn't Tatum come from, isn't like Paul Pierce from St. Louis too, or something from like that? Or
Kansas.
yeah, he's from Kansas,
Yes.
right? So I think Jason Tatum kind of grew up, not idolizing him, but like, you know.
You idolize Kobe, obviously,
Yeah,
but
Kobe, but
obviously there has to be something there with Paul Pierce.
because I know, like, when he
I wish
was,
I had the picture of him and Pierce. I mean, you probably just nailed that. I mean,
I think because there's a connection there. I'm saying, you
Yeah.
know, bringing Pierce, because Pierce in, like, 2008, in 2009, 2010, he was he had that mentality of, like, being able to get anybody motivated and fired up. Like, we saw that when they brought in KG and Ray Allen. When KG came here, Kevin Garnett did not want to be on this team. And within half a season,
Yep.
they turned that guy into wanting to be here and winning championships.
We can just let me discuss it with Mike and them. Yeah, let me discuss it with Mike and them, and let's figure it out. I do gotta hit him up and be like, yo, podcast soon, guys, or what? I mean, we have to do it soon. But, yeah, we'll be in discussions for a podcast, and then we'll let you know. But for team only podcast,
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I would say that's definitely would be a more likely thing. Yes.
Correct, yeah.
So I'm thinking you bring in somebody like Paul Pierce. I would say Kevin Garnett, but I don't think Kevin Garnett really loved Boston as much as Paul Pierce.
Yep.
So, you know, I'm just bringing somebody. Bring in a former player that can motivate. You need a motivator, somebody with emotion, somebody who's intense.
Yeah, right,
You
exactly.
got no intensity on this team.
And I gotta say too, one thing as well, that Daniel Tice trade. You know what they did there?
What's up?
They got they got a trade player exception for Daniel Tice as well.
Yeah, what's that worth? Like
$5 million.
Like, who are you getting for $5 million?
So you use the trade player exception for Evan Fournier, and then you go out and get another trade player exception for Daniel Tice. Like, awesome. Who are we gonna get in the offseason with that trade player exception?
Nobody.
Right, exactly. There's no sense in that whatsoever. And they had to use some of the Gordon Hayward. I don't even understand how the trade player exception work anymore, because I thought you had to use all that $28 million on a contract. But I didn't.
I think you get up to 28, maybe.
Yeah, I learned that.
So that trade player exception is gone. That's it, right?
Yep.
Oh my God, that sucks.
Yeah.
And it's for Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier, who went 0 for 10 the other night.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard also too. I saw on Twitter that he flew from Orlando to Boston. Then he flew from Boston to Oklahoma City. Then he flew from Oklahoma City to Boston in a matter of, I think it was like 48 hours, something like that.
Maybe.
I saw that. I was like, damn, that is a lot of traveling in 2 days.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's just management.
Oh my God, I just thought about this too. Me in a Red Sox sweater? God, you will not see that anymore. Not right now, at least.
Both of him in the Celtics front office, because if I'm the brain trust of the Celtics, I would have
Kept him in Boston.
kept him in Boston, just waiting, because you have a 7-game homestand, right?
Yeah.
You could have spent the first couple of days, you know, practicing, shooting, like getting accustomed to like Boston in the field.
Oh man, Evan Fournier would have. I mean, Evan Fournier. Aaron Gordon would have been a great fit. That would have been a good fit.
Learning the system, even though I think pretty sure NBA offenses and defenses are really very similar.
Right.
I think there's a whole lot of difference.
Yep.
I mean, you could have done that and then not have him fly, you know, halfway across country, then halfway back across country
Right,
for him not to play.
Right. So where do the Celtics stand right now in the standings? Because
Fourth
I
in the Atlantic Division.
Oh,
That's not good.
that's not good. That means you are almost at the bottom of your division. So
You're
in the,
7th right now. 7th.
tied for 8th with Miami.
Yeah.
And hey, Indiana, a game behind you. You are almost out of it. You're almost out of the playoffs right now. And the Bulls just got Vucevic.
Yeah. The Bulls are going to be scary for that 8th seed.
Oh my
And
God.
I thought Charlotte was going to be, you know, a bum team after they lost the ball, but
They're
they're
looking,
fourth.
they're still looking
They're
good too.
fourth in the conference.
Charlotte was 4th.
What the hell is going
So they really fell off that year then.
10 are right there neck and neck. Fortunately for you, I should say.
Yeah.
Because you do not deserve to be in the playoffs right
4
now.
through 10 is only separated by 4 games. And you're in the middle of that.
The Celtics, in my opinion, you do not deserve to be in the playoffs the way you played this year.
I'd rather them not make the playoffs. Not tank, but not make the playoffs and pray to God that one of these lottery ping pong balls get picked and somehow you get with like a high seed.
Right.
That, like, you know, you should not be getting, but you're going to like sneak your way
right.
up there. Because there are a lot of college players that have been really piquing my interest. I've been watching a lot, like, I'm a big Gonzaga fan. I have them winning my bracket.
Yep.
I watched their games tonight.
Yep.
And the way that it was like halfway through the second half.
Yep.
I was watching.
I want to see who he says.
Gonzaga had more points in the paint
Yep.
than USC had points.
Yep.
Because that's their game. Their game is slashing and rebound. It was making it look like easy. I know college and NBA are different, but oh my God, that is the way to play the game of basketball.
Absolutely.
It was slashing, and as soon as they started slashing and the defense would collapse and help, they kicked it out. They kicked it out, and some guy would hit a three, a wide open three. That is what you should be doing in the NBA.
Right.
My God.
The Celtics are playing terrible. I saw, off topic, but I saw this the other day. Who you have winning in a game, Gonzaga or Houston? The Rockets.
I think this Gonzaga team might be one of the best undefeated college teams that we've ever seen. And that goes with...
I mean, it technically wasn't off topic, but like...
Kentucky team, which had Carl Anthony Towns and Jamal Murray, Devin Booker, someone else on that team.
Honestly, Gonzaga could possibly beat this Celtics team the way they've been playing this year.
Yeah, it's not...
Nah, that's a little bit of a stretch.
I'm going to say that real quick. I'm trying to look up what the 2012 Kentucky team was, because they were undefeated as well.
Alright, that's going to basically do it for this stream. We're starting to speak some Japanese, as you can tell, but that's going to do it for this one. We're going to close it off here. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. You guys know what to do. W stream once again. 3-hour stream once again. 2 streams in a row where we did a 3-hour stream. So, wow. Even my streams are starting to get a little bit on the lengthier end. So, love to see it. We'll see how these next few games go with how late they run. And just play it by ear there. But, again, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. And that's going to do it for this one here. I will upload a video tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And that's going to do it for now, though. Thank you guys for watching this one. It's been your boy Jesse, and we'll see ya next time. Good night, guys. Peace out. And as always, let's go C's and let's go Patriots. We'll end it off with the winning team today. Good night, guys.